Boom bang, what's good, what's happening, everybody? My name is Ferris Mathana, and welcome to a special edition of Good Friends, Better Rivals. Today, we are introducing a new show on the channel called Good Friends, Better Rivals, play-by-play with yours truly, Ferris Mathana. Today, I'll be calling play-by-play for the New York Giants versus the Minnesota Vikings. We are a little bit late. The play has gone underway already. We are on 3rd down and 14. The Giants have just been flagged for delay of game. Now we're going to 3rd and 19. So thank you guys so much for joining us. My apologies for the little delay, and hope welcome to this new journey with me as we go throughout the season doing some play-by-play for the New York Giants. You can hear the TV. What do you mean you can hear the TV? What are you talking about? I don't hear anything. Incomplete pass on 3rd and 19 to Theo Johnson, the rookie Theo Johnson out of Penn State. I just want to make sure if you guys can hear me, make sure you guys can hear me. If you guys can hear anything else, make sure to tell me because we're still, working out the kinks. This is the first ever live stream. Giants go 3 and out on their first drive of the 2024 football season. Coming in is the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillan, to kick it away to returner Brandon Powell of the Minnesota Vikings. Another year, another abysmal opening drive for the New York Giants. Oh, almost blocked by the Minnesota Vikings. Gillen kicks it off to the 25. Brandon Powell flags on the play. Powell gets pushed out at the 30. Holding penalty on Minnesota. It's 1st down and 10 for Minnesota after the holding penalty on the return. Yep, there it is, just going mugging number 88, the gunner. Just grabbing everything known to man. Believe that's Bryce Ford Wheaton drawing the penalty on the hold. Coming to the play, Minnesota is coming in with their new starting quarterback, Sam Darnold, after getting rid of Kirk Cousins of the offseason. But Sam Darnold wasn't supposed to be the starter this year. It was supposed to be J.J. McCarthy, but he unfortunately tore his meniscus in the preseason. 1st down play for Minnesota. It's a run. Aaron Jones stuffed at the line of scrimmage. It's a new revamped defensive line for the New York Giants, adding Carolina's own Brian Burns, pairing him up with rookie sensation Kayvon Thibodeau, and one of the best defensive tackles, nose tackles in the game in Dexter Lawrence. So they are the first point of attack in this Giants defense. Second and 9 for the Minnesota at the 16. And that's a sack. Sacked by the New York Giants, and none other than big Dexter Lawrence. First sack of the year, one of many this year for the all-pro defensive tackle. This year, Dexter Lawrence is probably going to be freed up a little more because a lot of attention will be going on Kayvon Thibodeau and Brian Burns, because on that play, it was one-on-one against the guard, and he won his rep. The patent sexy Dexy dance has been hit first time this year, and it's looking good. 3rd and 16. Minnesota's backed up inside the 10. It's a completion by Sam Darnold. Oh, it's a fumble on the play. Recovered by Bobby Okereke. We're trying to look who forced that fumble for the New York Giants. Great field position if it stands. And there it is, the patented defensive celebration for the New York Giants. It is Drew Phillips, the rookie out of Kentucky, causing the fumble on the running back. And the scoop in the corral by Bobby Okereke. New York Giants 1st down and goal. Their second drive of the game. Drew Phillips, instant impact coming out of the University of Kentucky. A lot of questions were about coming out of college for Drew Phillips because of the scheme at the University of Kentucky. It was zone. They had him play off a lot, but is he really a man corner? Man, he came up and he was man to man against that running back, and he got that play. First down and 10 inside the 20 for the New York Giants. Can they capitalize on the takeaway? It's a run play. Devin Singletary getting nothing. Minnesota's defense highly improved. This isn't the same Minnesota defense you've seen in that playoff game 2 years ago where the New York Giants shredded them. It's Brian Flores coming in, revamping that defense. So it's going to be a very staunch defense. And the man making the play was Ivan Pace Jr. A lot of talk around Ivan Pace Jr. this week. He came out and basically said that the New York Giants offense does not scare him. He is not scared whatsoever. He's going to win, and we're going to beat them down because they do not impose any fear in them. Ivan Pace Jr., linebacker out of Cincinnati, undrafted last year, but he led all rookies in tackles with 97. Pass play by Daniel Jones, escaping the pressure, releasing it, completion to Daniel Bellinger, but nothing really much on that play. A couple of yards, 3 or 4. Third down and 7 for the New York Giants. Can they capitalize? Can they get a touchdown? But most importantly, can they get some points? It's looking like they possibly could get some points here. They're still in the red zone. So Graham Gano is within field goal range. It's a revamped offensive line for the New York Giants. Multiple new starters: John Runyon Jr., Jermaine Illuminor, and I believe Greg Van Noten are the new starters. And then the other bookend, longtime corner stalwart, Andrew Thomas. Jones off and running. Can he get the first down? First down for the New York Giants, but there's flags on the play. Believe we were about to guessing here, possibly an false start, but we will see the confirmation in a few. Offsides on Minnesota, number 15. First down for the New York Giants. Dallas Turner, the rookie out of Alabama, very highly touted, making a mental error there, but penalty was declined by the New York Giants because they got that first down on the New York Giants Daniel Jones run. First and goal for the New York Giants. Points, a touchdown is still on the board. Motion. Here comes Devin Singletary, finding a crease, getting some good yardage, about 5. Second and goal at the 6. 4, 5. New York Giants debuting their new Century Red uniforms, marking their 100th season in the NFL. A couple of NFL franchises hitting 100 years. I believe it's them, the Green Bay Packers, and the Chicago Bears, off the top of my head, or either 100 or over 100. New York Giants going empty. A lot of motion. Wan'Dale Robinson motioning into the backfield. Jones with a power run. Nothing much on that play. Got 2 yards going into the 4-yard line. It's third down and 4. Trying to come out with some points instead of a field goal here because that first drive for the New York Giants was abysmal. Andrew Van Ginkel with the tackle on the play. Van Ginkel, former Miami Dolphin, following his former head coach, Brian Flores, to Minnesota. This year, it's a little bit different for the New York Giants on the offensive side. Brian Daboll will be the one calling the plays this year instead of Mike Kafka, because some people say it could be a make or break year for Brian Daboll. It's a possibly he's coaching for his job. Dan Jones step back. He's free. Sacked by Minnesota. It is that again. Andrew Van Ginkel. Jones trying to find a crease to get a touchdown, but was corralled early by Van Ginkel. 4th down and goal. Great play by number Harrison Smith, bracketing rookie Malik Neighbors on that play. Harrison Smith, one of the most underrated safeties in the game. Doesn't get his just due in Minnesota, but finally some people could get their heads around it. And the first points of the year for the New York Giants is a field goal by Graham Gano. 3 points on the board with 7:16 left in the first quarter. Coming out of Drew Phillips. What a great play by Drew Phillips. Devin Ham was the one who CJ Ham, I believe. CJ Ham was the culprit of the fumble, and Drew Phillips was the one who caused it. But 3 points for the New York Giants, getting something instead of nothing on that drive after that great field position. But going into commercial, guys, I want to make sure everyone remembers this. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get our subscribers up. We're at 170, trying to get to 200. So make sure to hit that like button. As well as if you're watching on Twitch, hit that subscribe button or that follow button. We really appreciate the love and support. So thank you so much for all your love. So make sure to do that. The New York Giants, it's kind of a make or break year in the sense that they got rid of Saquon Barkley because they're like, we can't pay a running back that much money for this team. We need to reallocate our money somewhere else, is what they said. But the problem is with that play is they also then paid their starting quarterback $40 million, and a lot of people don't believe he's that guy. They don't. That is true. A lot of New York Giants fans don't believe it. Other people in the league don't believe it. They're kind of a bit of a laughing stock if you think about it. So there's that. So they're like, if you're not going to pay Saquon Barkley 15 million, why are you paying Daniel Jones 40 million? You should have got rid of both of them, because I believe if they got rid of both of them and started all over, no one would be laughing at them. But they made their decision, and they have to live with it. Daniel Jones, people have been saying it's a make or break year, but they've been saying that for the past 3 years. So we will see if he actually, you know, is he like a Jim Plunkett where he was a complete failure in New England with the Patriots, and then he won 2 Super Bowls with the Raiders? Possibly not. Possibly not. That's best case scenario. But crazy things have happened in the NFL. That's all I have to say. Crazier things have happened in the NFL. So just remember that. All right. Another Minnesota side, they were a lot of great things coming into the season, drafting their new quarterback, JJ McCarthy out of Michigan. Fortunately, he tore his meniscus. He got hurt coming into the season in the preseason, so they had to reset their timetable with Sam Darnold. But I'm actually pretty excited for the Vikings because at the end of the day, they have Justin Jefferson, and he is nothing short of special. Touchback. First down and 10 for Minnesota at the 35. The 25, I believe. My bad. The 25. Slow rolling here for the Vikings. Corral their senses after that turnover in their own end zone. In their own 10 inside the 20. Yeah, it is the 35. I was correct. Not the 25, the 35. Coming into the play, Jordan Addison was a questionable start because he was injured. Aaron Jones free on the outside. Ooh, what a nice run by Aaron Jones. I believe 9 yards, but corralled by Nick Cloud before the first down, but a flag on the play. Usually these are holding calls. Holding on Minnesota going back. First down and 20 now. Resetting. Center Garrett Bradbury, one of the best centers in the game, but unfortunately he got the holding penalty. And Bradbury's going to have his hands full because Bradbury and the guards have to deal with Dexter Lawrence. But in this case, he was holding. Oh, that was a meager hold, not gonna lie, on Garrett Bradbury. The New York Giants got away with one right there because that could have not been called. Resetting on 1st and 20 for the Minnesota Vikings. coming out of empty by Sam Darnold. What is Kevin O'Connell cooking? It's a pass play. And here comes again. Darnold escapes the pressure, sliding in, getting a couple of yards. Four on the play, about now 2nd and 16. Sam Darnold feeling the pressure, but escaping it. Nice readjustment of the feet, and then finding the crease going up the pocket. Dexter Lawrence almost had the sack, but fell. And then coming in is Raheem Nunez Roches, almost there too, but couldn't corral Sam Darnold. What a nice evasion play by Sam Darnold. A lot of improvement from Sam Darnold I've seen over the years. Not the same Sam Darnold of the New York Jets, the man who saw ghosts, no longer seeing ghosts. A more poised, a more controlled completion to Aaron Jones on the right side, going for about 4. Now it's 3rd down and 12. 3rd and 12 for the Minnesota Vikings. The New York Giants have instead of new changes, instead of the new defensive lineman, they also have a new defensive coordinator in Shane Bowen. So we'll see how that is. Not as blitz happy as Wink Martindale. They're kind of going in a basically like a 4-2-5. Basically, they're just running nickel the entire time. That's the way the NFL operates because they usually run 3 sets. Here comes the blitz. Actually, Donald sells it. Can we? Incomplete pass. Adory Jackson. Oh, but penalty on the play. I believe they're going to call pass interference on Adory Jackson. Adory Jackson just re-signed with the New York Giants last week. He is back this year and back where he kept going against the Minnesota Vikings in that play. Yep, pass interference on Adory Jackson. Unfortunately, I don't believe that is a pass interference. I believe that was a little bit. That was. I don't believe that. I do not believe that at all. There wasn't enough air on the pass because Kayvon Thibodeau hit Sam Darnold's hand as he's releasing it. Good pressure. That is not pass interference. I don't believe that's pass interference. Jordan Addison grabs Adoree Jackson's face. Minnesota got away with that one on that play. 1st down and 10 for the Vikings, being bailed out by the refs. Going 22 personnel for the Vikings. Fullback in motion. Oh my God, a fullback is in motion. That's wonderful to see. Oh, what a pass by Sam Darnold down into the 5. Josh Oliver with the catch. 1st down and goal for Minnesota in the red zone. Rookie Tyler Nubin couldn't guard the middle. Nice seam play by Josh Oliver, just running down the middle, unchecked, unbothered. Tyler Nubin sleeping in the back end, but saving a touchdown. Because if Nubin wasn't there, he would have gotten up and ran it in. 1st down and goal in the red zone. Motion, Jordan Addison going to the slot. Run play by Aaron Jones. Couple yards, about 2 or 3. Second and goal. Can the New York Giants have a goal line stand in what we're doing here? Kevin O'Connell going to his 3rd year. 20-14 record in Minnesota. 1 playoff appearance, 1 not playoff appearance. It all just depended on Kirk Cousins' health. O'Connell, one of the young up and coming play callers, one of the Sean McVay trees, the ones anointed by the McVays. If back in the day, a couple years ago, if you even knew a McVay, you could have gotten a head coaching job. O'Connell, Brian Callahan, Zach Taylor. Another run. Aaron Jones trying to find the pylon. Touchdown, Minnesota. It was a foot race to the corner, beating out Nick McLeod. Aaron Jones, old face and new place, going from Green Bay to Minnesota. A lot of Green Bay fans may not have been happy about that, but he's happy about that. Touchdown, Minnesota. Minnesota goes up 6-3 in the opening quarter. What a great play. Great blocking. Just washes out the New York Giants defensive line to the right side. Aaron Jones cuts it back left, and it was a foot race to the pylon, and he beat Nick McLeod. And the extra point is good. Minnesota takes the lead 7-3 with 3:50 left in the first half. a bailout play by the pass interference that was the biggest play of the drive. I'm a little shaky on that call because I don't believe that was pass interference, and it should have been fourth down and 12, but Minnesota was bailed out at that moment in by the refs. So good on them for taking advantage of the play and keeping the drive alive, but a little iffy on that drive on if they should have gotten points or not. I want to shout out a couple people in the chat. I want to shout out Adelia. Yep, saying we were having some technical difficulties. Shout out to you, Adelia, but she helped me out. Shout out to my boy Leo. How you doing, Leo? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope breaking news actually coming to the NFL. Dak Prescott, Dallas Cowboy fans are going to be happy about this. Re-signed 4 years, I believe 240 million dollars overall, becoming the highest paid player in NFL history. So Dallas keeps their quarterback for another 4 years. Shout out to the Rogue Pod. What are we doing here? Ferris in a suit? Yes, it is, Hendo. Ferris in a suit. You know what? I look good in a suit. Just need to lose a couple more weight, and I'm chilling, baby. All right. Okay. Also, guys, coming into we're at a commercial break, so I want to remind everybody if you add some more support and some probably possible some monetary value to the channel, go to patreon.com/LGR_network. We have a multitude of tiers. We have 4 tiers to be exact. $1 gets you in the Discord. We have $5 that gets you into the Pick'em leagues and other amenities, and then we have $10 that gets you in our fantasy football league and other amenities, and then we have our $15 tier, which gives you everything. Plus, you become kind of a producer on the channel. You request videos. You can be on videos once a month. You can request videos once a month. So make sure to go into that patreon.com/LGR_network and find out which tier is right for you. We appreciate the support. Thank you so much for joining us today. Again, everyone, make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel because we are on our way to 200. We're at 170. We're at 170 on this channel, trying to get to 200. So 30, we have 30 left. So make sure to do that. Also, I'm also streaming on Twitch. If you want to hit that follow button and that subscribe button, that would be great as well. So make sure, thank you so much for your support and love, and we'll continue on this journey, trying to put some play-by-play tape. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, your boy wants to call Monday Night Football in the Super Bowl. That's all I gotta say. Kickoff. It was kicked into the It's a new kickoff rule this year. It's a little different. So the new kickoff rule is, you have a line of men just standing, waiting for the ball to be kicked. They're waiting for it to be caught or fall into the run back zone is what they've designated the run back zone. So it's improved a lot of the returns. A lot of them are being returned, but not a lot of touchdowns yet. So we'll see about that. See about that. It's a revamped New York Giants team overall, drafting rookie Malik Neighbors, their third drive of the game, going to, I believe, 21 personnel. It's a pitch play, rolling out Daniel Jones, trying to find somebody for crease, letting it. Daniel Jones has been running a lot this game. Not a lot. Haven't been seeing that in his game a lot these past couple years. He does have some speed, some legs, some athleticism, and he doesn't use it very often. But I believe this year I think it's kind of an emphasis because I've seen it a lot in the opening drives of the New York Giants. A lot of design run plays like that QB power, some scrambles, finding creases and finding some open grass, but using his legs more often, something he wasn't doing very much in a couple years. Run play by Devin Singletary, trying to get some yardage. I believe 2 or 3. Third down and 3, third down and 4 for the New York Giants in that new revamped offensive line. The offensive line is really held up in the opening drives for the New York Giants. New additions: John Runyon, Jermaine Illuminor, the right tackle, Runyon, the left guard. It's been a revolving door at left guard for the New York Giants. The problem that is Andrew Thomas has had a multitude of um, of teammates that last year was Justin Pugh was there for a couple of weeks. Then Andrew Thomas got hurt. It's been just like a carousel of right guards. Completion for Daniel Jones. Is that a first down to Wan'Dale Robinson? Wan'Dale Robinson, underrated, unsung hero of the New York Giants, receiving core the past couple years. Had that great game before he tore his ACL his rookie year. That is a completion for Daniel Jones. 3 for 3 for Daniel Jones. But unfortunately, that is, you know, his second, no, 3 for 4. That's his third positive pass. He's now 3 for 4 with 2 yards due to the fact that he was sacked. Play action for Daniel Jones. Oh, breakup by the Minnesota Vikings. Number 44, I believe that is Josh Metellus from Michigan University, the University of Michigan. What a pass breakup. Anticipation, the dive, and the PBU. Mateus. Metellus. Metellus has been kind of a Swiss Army knife for the Minnesota Vikings. He's played corner, he's played safety, he's played slot corner. Sometimes he's played a little linebacker. Great play by him, the Michigan grad. Not a great week for the University of Michigan. Oh, what a motion play for Malik Neighbors, but couldn't corral it. Drops the ball by the rookie. Ooh, 3rd down and 10. We'll see how it goes. Shout out to my main man, Jose. How you doing, Jose? Brian Dayball is coming into the season basically saying no excuses. He's going to be the head of the table because he's going to be calling the games. So there is no. It's him. Pass complete by Daniel Jones to Malik Neighbors, sitting in the corner. Oh, finding a nice little spot in the zone where no one was guarding him, just sitting and waiting for the catch. A little pitch and catch by the New York Giants. 1st down and 10 for the New York Giants. Trying to free him up using the motion. Great play call by Brian Dayball. Neighbors just sitting in the zone with the pitch and catch by the New York Giants. What a tremendous play by the New York Giants. Daniel Jones, a little slinging it a little bit, not being scared to throw it down the field. Last year, he kind of was tentative, but now with Malik Neighbors being his number one option, not showing any fear and finding a place. Oh, we have a flag on the play. 12 men on the field, I believe. Yes, it was 12 men on the field. Both tight ends were running off the field. We had Theo Johnson and Daniel Bellinger. 1st down and 15. The new Century Red uniforms, they're a little unique for the New York Giants. A new decal in the center of the field. Quick play to Malik Neighbors on the left side, getting a couple of yards. A nice little screenplay. Jalen Hyatt with a nice block to free up a couple of yards. 2nd and 11, 4 yards on the play. Malik Neighbors, 2 catches, 29 yards on the day in this moment. He's going to be the key for Brian Flores. He needs to stop him from getting free. Nowadays, rookie wide receivers make immediate impacts. Make immediate impacts right away. So we need to make sure to limit that for Brian Flores. Empty. A lot of empty. Oh, we have a flag on the play. Right tackle, Jermaine Illuminor, false starting. As blatant as day. False start. Yeah, man. I could see that. You could see that from space by Jermaine Illuminor. Bad play. Negates the 4-yard completion that was currently given. Back down to 2nd and 15. Coming down to the end of the 1st quarter. It is 7-3. The Minnesota Vikings up early on against the New York Giants. Been pretty even matchup in this game around. So a good game overall. The New York Giants have been on the field a little bit more. Great play by Josh Metellus to break that up, but the New York Giants ended up getting the 1st down the very next play. Malik Neighbors finding a little patch in the zone, sitting, catching, running. Nice pitch and catch by the New York Giants, but overall been a good display of football by both teams. Minnesota's trying to rebound, like I said, because J.J. McCarthy tore his meniscus, and they're going with Sam Darnold. So it's kind of like a we'll see what's happening this year because I believe McCarthy's out for the season. So McConnell's kind of living with what he got, living with what he got. Hey y'all, shout out to Ryan Christensen. Top shelf on your play calling fairs. Need to know, tie your own tie or a clip on. LOL. Either way, looking tight. Ryan, this is not a clip on, baby. I tied this. I tied this. You see that? It is not no clip on, baby. No clip on whatsoever. We do actual ties in this house. Actual ties. Actual ties. All right. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. I hope you guys' teams having a great day. Unfortunately, I have some Baltimore Ravens fans in the chat. Unfortunately, their team lost on Thursday night. It was a bit of a sloppy game, but they still had a chance to win. Lamar Jackson being phenomenal and tremendous like he always is. Just needed a little bit of help, a little miscommunication towards the end of the game where he missed the pass. It was the Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, a little miss. But unfortunately, the NFL is a cruel, cruel mistress. When they say it's a game of inches, it is literally a game of inches. Baltimore could have tied the game up if Isaiah Likely's foot was an inch smaller. It would have been a touchdown, but his foot was like a game of inches, a literal game of inches, guys. So anything's possible in the NFL. Anything's possible in the NFL. So make sure to always tune in to your team. All right, coming up, we have a great slate of shows coming up to you today. Later on this Sunday, I believe at 12 o'clock Pacific, 2 o'clock Central. We have LGRN after Snark. Danny and Snark are back this week talking all things Marvel, doing their part 2 of their, I believe, their D23 discussion. So make sure to hop on our YouTube channel on the entertainment section to make sure to watch that video for entertainment news. It's a run play by Tyrone Tracy Jr., the rookie out of Purdue. Tracy Jr., what a nice run. Believe about 6, but there's flag on the play. Usually these are kind of holding penalties. We'll see how it is. Harrison Smith. There's Harrison Smith. Big fan of Harrison Smith. Underrated safety. Remember that name. I know he's been in the league for more than a decade, but I don't think he gets the love he deserves. Yep, holding on Wan'Dale Robinson. Big run gets negated by the hold. Usually that happens a lot in the NFL. When you see a big run, if it's blocked correctly, you see no laundry. But you see some laundry on a big run, usually it's a hold. And just like that, Wan'Dale Robinson was caught on the hold. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is not a hold. That is not a hold. Okay, there's the hold. There's the hold. Yep, you see it right there. Honestly, I'm going to be real with you. If you're letting Wan'Dale Robinson do that to you as a DB, you don't deserve that call. Wan'Dale Robinson is 5'9", a $170. So if you're getting outblocked by Wan'Dale Robinson, you don't deserve that penalty. Nice pass completion to Devin Singletary on the play by Daniel Jones, getting some yardage back. It was second and 24, but let's see how much yardage was that. I believe that was about 5 for Devin Singletary. So 3rd and 19, 3rd and 20 in that case, depending on the spot. You know how the graphics get on these games. But I'll say is this, man, if you're letting Wan'Dale Robinson do that to you, you don't deserve a flag. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. 3rd and 15, actually. It was 10 yards on the play. That did not look like 10, but sure, I believe. I believe. Showing blitz, but only sending 4. Ooh, but the pressure got to Daniel Jones, missing Wan'Dale Robinson on the play, wide open, just sails it past him. 4th and 15. Are they going to bring out the punting unit or the kicking unit? We'll see. Jermaine Illuminor, there's a miscommunication with his right guard, Greg Van Roten, letting the pressure get past him. Yep, punting units in for Jamie Gillen, trying to pin them back in the coffin corner. The Scottish Hammer. See how it is? I'm a big fan of great punts, guys. You got a great punt is. Oh, did Jamie Gillen do it? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Oh, yes, downed at the 1 by the New York Giants. Phenomenal. by Jamie Gillen, being brought down like a teardrop off the 1 yard line. Great special teams play by the New York Giants. I believe that's Carter Calhoun. No, it wasn't Carter Calhoun. But a great play by the New York Giants. Benton Wheatley and the wide receiver, number 88, Bryce Ford Wheaton. Great team, special teams play down at the 1, first down for the Minnesota Vikings. But can they fight out of the shadow of their own end zone? I love me a good special teams play, guys. Special teams are always exciting. But on that note, everyone, like I remind you, like always, we're in commercial break, but here's my commercial break. Make sure, everyone, to also subscribe to our entertainment channel. That channel is, I believe, at 855 subscribers. To double check that, let me see. I want to make sure about that. We're almost close to 900 on that channel, so make sure to subscribe over there. We're at 963 subscribers, so we're almost to 1,000. So make sure to like that channel, subscribe to that channel, share that link. If I'm doing the math correctly, 1,000 to 963, I believe we're at 37 away. So share the link, and share the love. If you like news, if you like movies, TV reviews, TV show thoughts and reactions, podcasts about entertainment news, that is the channel for you. It is our LGRN, the entertainment channel, at 963 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share that link all around. You guys can also hear us on the audio feeds as well, guys. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube Music. So make sure to look up LGRN, the highlights, or if you want some movie stuff, LGRN, the LGRN Entertainment. Just look up that name, hit that subscribe, hit that follow, hit that 5-star review. So make sure to do all of that. Ryan says you love special teams, but no love for them in fantasy. Absolutely, Ryan. No love for them in fantasy. It's kickers. All right? It's kickers in fantasy. For special teams, you also have the punt team. You also have the punt team. Was Dane Belton on the catch? Here comes the run play, trying to find a crease. The Vikings got nothing on that play. Tyler Newman coming downhill with the corral and the tackle, stopping it. But the initial pressure was by Dexter Lawrence, number 70, number 97, man. 97, we're going to say that name a lot over these coming 16, 17 weeks. He is one of the best defensive tackles in the game. He is possibly the best defensive tackle in the game, depending on what you think Chris Jones is. Is Chris Jones a defensive end, a defensive tackle, a versatile lineman? We'll see about that. But as a nose tackle, defensive tackle, nobody's better than Dexter Lawrence. 5 at the line for the New York Giants. Trying to find a crease. Bobby Okereke stopping the damage. Nice rollout by Sam Darnold. Trying to find a crease. Completion to number 32. I believe Ty Chandler out of Tennessee. Ty Chandler kind of came on late in the season when Dalvin Cook got hurt. He had a great game, one game, but he couldn't sustain it. So now he's back to sharing the backfield with a veteran in Aaron Jones. So we'll see if Ty Chandler gets some run and he's back out for this game. Oh, false start by the Minnesota Vikings. I believe Jordan Addison was the culprit. Being brought back into the shadow of their own end zone after that play. It's a debate between the refs, seeing who they should call it on. Yep. False start on number 64 of the offensive line for the Minnesota Vikings. I believe that's Blake Brandel, guard. Brandel, yep, there he is. There's a little move. When the offensive lineman moves, you move. so they can get the penalty. All right, first down and 15 in the shadow of their own end zone for Minnesota. Shotgun. Here comes the motion. I believe Brandon Powell in motion. Back in motion to find out if they're in man. Here comes the run play by Ty Chandler, but nothing much getting to it. A corral by Cordell Flott, but initial tackle, but I believe Rakeem Nunez Roches. Updating the Minnesota in the New Orleans game versus Carolina. Touchdown by New Orleans. New Orleans going up 17-0 against Carolina for all my Carolina Panthers fans. Second and 12, dropping back to pass Sam Darnold, slinging it deep, trying to find somebody. Justin Jefferson wide open with a big completion by Justin Jefferson. It was a matter of time for Justin Jefferson to get free in the back end of the defense, getting a great play by Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold 4 for 4 for 49 yards, initially perfect. Just running past Tay Banks and just a nice pitch and catch by Sam Darnold and Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, one of the best receivers in the game in the moment, one of the highest paid non-quarterbacks in the game at the moment. It's just a matter of time before he gets you. Before he gets you. He still has that playoff game in the back of his mind where he only had 43 yards, and it's revenge for him. It's a run play by number 33, Aaron Jones. Couldn't get the first down. Brian Burns with the corral. 5-yard gain by Aaron Jones. Double checking. I'm trying to double check if that was Aaron Jones or Ty Chandler. One's 33, one's 32, trying to get a play call. I believe that was Ty Chandler, number 32, on the play. Drop back Sam Darnold trying to find a crease. There he is again. Oh, no, that's Jordan Addison this time, finding a soft spot in the zone, and with the completion, Nick McLeod making sure it wasn't worse than it was. The Giants haven't been getting a lot of pressure in this new revamped defensive line. Trying to make Sam Darnold uncomfortable, but unfortunately hasn't been doing much. Sam Darnold 6 for 6 with 109 yards. So he's been kind of sitting pretty in that pocket. So can they move the pocket, create some jittery feet, but not seeing much out of this new revamped defense by Shane Bowen. Zizo Jalari's in the game. Oh, there it is. Jordan Addison, another completion. First down, Minnesota on Nick McLeod. Could that be the matchup that they take advantage of in this game on that receiver too? Jordan Addison, Nick McLeod matchup. Could that be the problem the Giants face? Because Jordan Addison was one of the best receivers in college coming out of USC by way of Pittsburgh. So we got to make sure how we feeling about that. Shane Bowen, former Tennessee defensive coordinator, now in New York. Justin Jefferson in motion. Sam Darnold dropping back. A little screenplay to Ty Chandler, trying to find. Oh, made something out of nothing. The New York Giants just allowed him to do whatever he wanted on that play. Darnold, again, just perfect all around. Now 7 for 7 for 122. He's just feeling too comfortable. Can Shane Bowen put him off his perch? It's not looking good for them. But last year, he was the Tennessee defensive coordinator. They were first in defensive red zone touchdown percentage. The New York Giants were 25th. Can this bend not break? Nice pitch play to Ty Chandler again. No, that's Ty Chandler. Stringed out the play. Tay Banks with the tackle. You gotta make running backs run east west. If they're running north and south, you are gonna be in for a long day. Yep, string it out by Tay Banks. String it out. Nice tackle and corral, but he also had help coming on the back end. Yep. Cornerbacks that can tackle are a luxury to have in this game. Shout out to Tay Banks. Shout out to my Maryland folks in the chat. Tay Banks coming out of the University of Maryland. 3rd and 8 at the 9 for the Minnesota Vikings. And it's a completion again, but a stop before the first down. Drew Phillips with the corral. Jordan Addison couldn't get nothing. It is 4th down. and I believe 2 on that play. Drew Phillips has been playing quite tremendously this game, causing the fumble, making sure that play wasn't as bad as it was. It's a lot of prevention for the New York Giants, but we'll see if it goes. 4th down and 2. The offense for Minnesota is still out there. They are going for the touchdown, or they just need a first down. They get that first down and they're all sitting pretty. They reset to first down and goal, but can the Giants prevent it? One, two. Oh, it's sending blitz, and we got a touchdown. Justin Jefferson on Tate Banks. It was a matter of time before he stamped his name on this game. Jets with his first touchdown of the year, and Minnesota goes up 13-3 at the moment. If they do the extra point correctly, it'll be 14-13. I apologize. Back in the day, it used to be a guarantee for the extra point, but now it's not. So it's 13-3 in favor of Minnesota. It was just man on man, your best player against their best corner, and your best player gets him. That's all it is. Touchdown, Justin Jefferson, and the extra point is converted. Now the score is 14-13 Minnesota with 6:55 left in the second quarter. Sam Darnold, perfect in this first half at this moment. No announcer curse because I keep talking about it, and he's staying it. So that is how it's going. Justin Jefferson imposing his will in the second quarter and on this game. Jets being the great player he is. But as we go to the commercial after that touchdown play, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for this love and support we have been receiving on this channel. We're at 170, I believe 170. Let me double check that. I keep saying 170, but I got to double check. Got to double check to make sure. We're at 172 now, so 28 to 200. So share this link, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share. That's all you got to do because we're trying to grow, everyone. The Giants tried. Yeah, they tried and they failed, Tony. They tried and they failed. All right. A lot of good play by the Minnesota Vikings on that drive. That touchdown was definitely earned, unlike the first drive of their touchdown where they were bailed out by a pass interference call that was a little iffy. It was a little iffy, but that drive definitely was a touchdown drive. They took it from the New York Giants and they took their soul. Great, great play. Justin Jefferson exploding in that second quarter and kind of taking advantage of that Nick McLeod, Jordan Addison matchup by the Minnesota Vikings. Just tremendous. That defensive line of the Giants, it's not looking good. Where's the pressure? Where's the speeding up Sam Darnold? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at all. And we need more. We need more. If they want to win this game, that defensive line needs to activate. But I haven't seen it. I have not seen it, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good early on. Also, too, man, that the play calling, they need to readjust. They need to readjust. They need to readjust. They need to find a matchup and they need to exploit it. But unfortunately, it's not looking good because at the end of the day, like I said, the Minnesota Vikings, new defensive coordinator. New defensive coordinator, Brian Flores, one of the best defensive coordinators in the game, was one of the best young head coaches in the game. Uh, his time in Miami was short lived. It was nothing short of contentious in Miami. So much to say. Disagreements with the quarterback, but one thing you can say about Brian Flores, defense, he knows it. And a great stat for that drive, it was 99 yards. It started at the 1 yard line for the Minnesota Vikings, and the New York Giants could not take advantage of that defensive field positioning bonus. But hey, what can I say? 1st and 10 in the second quarter for the New York Giants. Devin Singletary on the run, finding a little shake and bake at the scrimmage line, getting free 5 yards for Devin Singletary. 2nd and 5 by Devin Singletary. What a nice shook Van Dinkle out of his boots to get the 5. 2nd and 5 with 6:30 left in the second quarter. Can the New York Giants cut the lead to 4? They need a touchdown. Could it be a need? I need a touchdown early in this game. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see how they readjust. Double motion with the tight ends. I believe that's Theo Johnson and Chris Manhertz. Pass by Daniel Jones. Jones throwing it deep. Ooh, just missing. Rookie Theo Johnson. Too low for Theo Johnson. And if it's too low for Theo Johnson, it's gonna be too low because Theo Johnson himself, I believe, is 6'5", so he has to get low for the ball. So you got to make sure to throw it high for Theo Johnson to corral and catch. S- 3rd and 5 for the New York Giants, trying to get a conversion here. Sending 4 by Minnesota. Oh, Jones punt faking, throwing it. Completion by Daniel Jones. Who caught it? Yep, that is Darius Slayton. There he is, the oh so reliable Daniel Jones' favorite target. Darius Slayton has been a topic of conversation in the offseason. He wants a new deal. He thought of holding out, but he didn't. He came into camp trying to show people that he is worth the money. Nice route by Darius Slayton. Caught it, which is a big deal because there has been some drop issues for Darius Slayton. 1st down and 10 for the New York Giants at the 45. Devin Singletary finding a crease, almost getting to the 50-yard line, slipping. But I believe that is another 5-yard gain. That is a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 for the New York Giants. Another big story for the New York Giants coming into the season was Malik Neighbors' number. He got the unretired number 1 by Ray Flattery, the first number ever retired by the New York Giants. Ray's family said yes. They took photos with him before the game. It's looking like everyone's all well and dandy. It was going to be a big story, then it stopped being a big story because Ray's family was okay with it. Power run by Daniel Jones, trying to get the 5 yards. I believe getting 4 on that play. 3rd down and 1. The first ever game by the New York Giants was happened on November 5th, 1933 at the Polo Grounds. If you big baseball fans know, the Polo Grounds was the home of the New York Baseball Giants. Them and the New York Football Giants shared the same field. So there's that. So remember that as well. That's why people say the New York Football Giants as an indicator as well. For third and 2, power again by Daniel Jones. Couldn't get it. Oh, what a corral and stop by the Minnesota defense at the yard. Javon. No, that's not it. That's not Javon Bullard. That's the safety. Bullard with the tackle, I believe. Trying to get the name of the Minnesota defensive tackle. Minnesota. Jason Bullard. Yep. Jonathan Bullard. It's Jonathan Bullard. What a nice corral and stop on that power by the New York Giants. I don't understand why they were going with that. They pulled the guard, but couldn't find a good crease for Daniel Jones. Nice pump by Jamie Gilling, pinning the Minnesota Vikings in their own 20. But honestly, that doesn't really matter for the Minnesota Vikings because they scored when they were pinned at the 1. Is this going to be another long drive of perfection for Sam Darnold, or can the New York Giants defense fight and show some grit in stopping them and getting the ball back for the New York Giants offense? Some of the play calling for the Giants has been a little, let's say, interesting to say the case. A lot of design QB runs, a lot of so are they trying to use Daniel Jones's legs and his size to get those yards? I don't know. Possibly, maybe. We'll see about that. Again, guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We thank you so much for your support. Coming up at halftime, stick around for a great halftime a halftime performance by none other than iconic singer rapper T-Pain. So make sure to do that. All right, everyone. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. I know I am. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this very first edition of Good Friends, Better Rivals Play by Play. Trying to put some tape on for my future job applications. I'm trying to get some reps in, trying to get some just some experience. Um, Am I polished initially? No, not yet. But I'm trying to get better. Like I said, man. Someone once told me I think it was my basketball coach or my football coach. You know, practice isn't perfect. You practice for permanent. Practice is permanent, and the enemy of great is being good. I don't want to be good at this. I want to be great at this. You know what I mean? And I got to get the reps in because practice makes permanent. You got to get them in. You got to make sure to do it in. So thank you guys so much. Um, any constructive criticism, any news, any notes, send them my way. I know some of you know how to get in contact with me, so thank if that would be much appreciated. So there's that. Also, too, a great thing to look forward to this coming fall. A lot of channels are bringing back a lot of their TV shows. So, like I said, so make sure to hop on over there at the LGRN Entertainment Channel, where we review movies, TV shows, you name it. We talk about the news. So there's that. First down and goal at the 15 for the Minnesota Vikings. A run play pitch to the right, getting nothing, strung it out by the defense. Okereke, Brian Burns, stopping it. Right here, the most seasons in the NFL. The Bears at 105, the Cardinals at 105, the Packers at 104, and the Giants at 100. The Cardinals, absolutely. The former Cleveland Cardinals, then I believe the St. Louis Cardinals, and now the Arizona Cardinals. And I also believe they were in Chicago as well. The Cardinals have been a well traveled franchise in the NFL. Also, too, thank you. Shout out to Armada. He did remind me. Yes, at this year's Super Bowl, we are getting Kendrick Lamar in New Orleans. So everyone, make sure to tune in for that during Super Bowl Sunday. Kendrick Lamar, not like us. Remember that. Sending four for the Giants. Almost dumping off Sam Darnold, trying to find. Ooh, what a stop by Bobby Okereke. It was a stalemate at the 20, trying to get an extra yard, but Okereke stops Aaron Jones. Third down, trying to get down to the Aaron Jones stopped before getting that first down. Sam Darnold still perfect. We have duos to the left, single high to the top for the Minnesota Vikings. Justin Jefferson is all alone. It was fourth down and one, trying to get them to jump off sides, but it didn't work. Nope, that was a 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning for the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota, with 2 minutes left in the second quarter, up 14-3 on the New York Giants, starting off their 100th year in the NFL. What a great day. I think also the first performer to ever headline the Super Bowl twice. Um, no, no, I don't think so. Because I don't think Kendrick Lamar's done the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, he made an appearance. He made an appearance in the Super Bowl in 2022. Kendrick Lamar did, but he wasn't the headliner. The headliner was Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. He wasn't the headliner. Alex, he was a guest appearance. He was a guest appearance. It's like Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars headlined the Super Bowl by himself, but then he also showed up to play with Coldplay and Beyonce. So yeah, he this is his first time headlining the Super Bowl by himself. By himself, yes. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar all the way. Going into a lot of commercials. Ooh, this movie by Dave Bautista is looking good. The Killer's Game. So make sure to watch that. That is true, Alex. That is true. But you're right about that. But the headlining was Dr. Dre. It was he made he was the performance. But you can, depending on what you think a headliner is, you could say he headlined it. Me, I think it was a guest. He was a it was a Dr. Dre and Friends, basically for me, on that Super Bowl. Dr. Dre and Friends. Dr. Dre and Friends. First, third and one for the Minnesota Vikings. Can get the first down. Can they get it? Yes, they get it. Powering through Aaron Jones with the first down. Oh, the initial stop by the New York Giants, thinking they had the play, but unfortunately couldn't get it. Aaron Jones putting on a little afterburner for the first down. Uh, See, that's the thing, Ryan. The NFL doesn't pay these people to play the halftime show. Halftime shows, they play for free. But the NFL, what the NFL does, they pay for everything else. Whatever you want, they will pay for, but they don't pay you. First down and 10 for rollout by Sam Darnold. A little completion to Justin Jefferson on the right side, getting a little bit of yardage, I believe about 5. Second and 5 for the Minnesota team. That is 12 consecutive completions for Sam Darnold. He's been perfect. He's been perfect this entire game. Can the New York Giants in the second half push him off his perch? Can they do it on this drive? It's not looking good. 12 for 12, 142, one touchdown for Sam Darnold, the epitome of perfection. Second and 7, I believe they got 3. Shotgun, 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 receiver to the top, dropping back, trying to find one, just sitting pretty. Nice pass breakup by the New York Giants. There was no pressure on that defensive line. Dane Belton with the pass breakup. Dane Belton, he has a very, very important job this year. He is replacing Xavier McKinney this year because McKinney signed with the Green Bay Packers. If you guys watched the Friday night game, McKinney got an interception for the Green Bay Packers against the Philadelphia Eagles. So that's another big key loss for the New York Giants, trying to see if one of the rookies they drafted in Dane Belton out of Iowa replaces Xavier McKinney. Just like if Motor Singletary can replace Saquon Barkley. Possibly not, but we'll see about that. Pressure coming in, completion down into the. Is that a first down? Are they going to spot it? Fourth down, I believe. Nice corral and tackle by Adoree Jackson. Fourth down, under a minute to play. Will Minnesota go for it? Johnny Mont out of Oregon with the catch for the Minnesota Vikings. First time out by the New York Giants, trying to keep some clock, trying to see if they could get back on offense and score. We'll see about that. Alex Senna, I hope Black Hippie makes a surprise appearance too, like pop out that happened earlier this year. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Shout out to I believe it's Ab Soul and J Rock. Yep, Ab Soul and J Rock. First down and fourth down and 1. What is the play call in Kevin O'Connell's mind? Could they just power it, go just big on big, and just first, just run it down their throats, or will they be a little trickery, a little a little spice and a little panache. No, that's short of the first down. His knee drops before he crosses the line. Adoree Jackson knows it too, pointing at the spot. Nice Michigan. Well, I'm not gonna say Michigan inspired helmets because Michigan doesn't own the wing tipped helmets. Yep. Here. Oh, the punting unit's out. The punting unit is out there for the Minnesota Vikings. We'll see how it is. Oh, what is going on here? What is going on? The play clock was coming down. People were pushing and shoving. What are we doing? No flags on the play. So a little miscommunication by the refs. Yep. There was a little miscommunication by the refs, resetting the play clock to 10 seconds. Back there to return it, believe I believe that's Bryce Ford Wheaton out of Minnesota. Muffs it. He muffs the punt. He muffs the punt. Did they get it back? Did they get it back? The Giants are saying they have it. Yes, they do. They do have it. But what a bad play by the return man himself, who I believe that was Bryce Ford Wheaton. What a muff. Oh my God. Another catastrophe for the New York Giants. We have a flag on the play. What is it going to be? We have a conference of refs at the spot. A ref has his hat off. What is the flag? All right. Yep. Two penalties on the Minnesota Vikings on the same player. Number 0, Ivan Pace. Ivan Pace slapping one of the New York Giants in the face. After the play, Ivan Pace Jr. has been a topic of conversation this week until yesterday, when he basically called out the New York Giants offense as being basically sorry, for using my vernacular correctly. Not he had no confidence in them. He wasn't scared of them, and he was going to make them pay, in a sense that he was talking a lot of smack, is what the young kids say nowadays. But back-to-back penalties, 2 penalties on the same play for Ivan Pace Jr., a holding and an unnecessary roughness, unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, 15 yards tacked on to the, not even the run, more like the corral, because a muffed punt by the New York Giants. It could have been a catastrophic end to the first half for the New York Giants. Yep, and I believe it was Bryce Ford Wheaton back there to return the kick. But what a crazy turn of events towards that end for the New York Giants. Being saved, basically being saved by the unnecessariness of Ivan Pace Jr. All right, y'all. I want to remind you before we go into halftime, everyone, make sure to, we're also on Twitch. We're streaming on Twitch. So make sure to hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. If you guys are much inclined, thank you so much for your support. We appreciate it. So yes, make sure to do that as well. Also coming up next Saturday for my college football fans, big noon kickoff. At 9 a.m. It's Alabama versus Wisconsin. So make sure to tune in next Saturday for that game if you're much inclined. College football is back, baby, and it was amazing last night. If anyone stayed up late to watch the Boise State versus Oregon game, what a tremendous game it was. Oregon wins on a last-second field goal, 37-34. Fun fact about that game: prior to that game last night, Oregon had never beaten Boise State. They were 0 for 3. Now they're 1 for 3. So we'll see about that. Ivan Pace showing a replay of just him slapping. I believe that was Ryder Anderson. And now we're seeing play of Brian Flores. talking to him on the sideline. Giants empty out 5 receivers. Wan'Dale Robinson with the catch and the completion. The Giants are trying to hurry up. Play clock is ticking down under 40 seconds. We're getting down to 35. They need to speed up. They need more long-range passing completions. Here comes the blitz. Oh, and just too low for Theo Johnson. Like I said, Minnesota speeding up Daniel Jones, something the Giants defense hasn't been doing to Sam Darnold, and you see it right there. They sped him up, and he missed that play right there. Jihad Ward with that as well. Oh, yes, Schoolboy Q. That is true. Schoolboy Q. Yes, and Notre Dame losing to NIU was the biggest upset that we get. Shout out to Northern Illinois University. The biggest upset of, I believe, almost of the year. Are we getting a flag? No flag on the play. There's the flag on the play. A little late on the pass interference, I believe, on Darius Slayton. Tripped up the Giants. That was not a. Who was that? Number 1. Jihad Ward is on the Minnesota Vikings. That is a sight to see. Minnesota, number 1 on Minnesota. Minnesota. Dan Jones dropping back, stepping up. Here comes the sack by the Minnesota Vikings. That is number 15, Dallas Turner, the rookie. Imposing his will on the game. Ooh, what a bad play. Let's see if this is Andrew Thomas. Oh, Andrew Thomas. Ooh, Andrew Thomas. Oh, Daniel Jones steps up. Dallas Turner peels off. And here comes the sack for the rookie. His first sack of his NFL career. Dallas Turner, the one of many, a name to remember. Dallas Turner out of the University of Alabama. Timeout by the New York Giants, saving it at the clock at 21 seconds. 2nd and 14. Miscommunication on the offensive line with Andrew Thomas. He was helping out his left guard in John Runyon, and Dallas Turner just peeled off, and he caught Daniel Jones stepping up to the pocket, and with the sack, dropping back Daniel Jones. He needs to find running away from the pressure. Jones needs to throw it. Throwing it away, Daniel Jones, and it is not looking good for the New York Giants towards the end of this half. 14 seconds left, down by 11. 3rd and 14 with a whole bunch to go. Van Ginkel with the pressure. Minnesota Vikings have been playing very well. The defense has been very much improved over the last couple years. Like we said, shout out to Brian Flores. He's been a big key for that. People in Miami know him as former. You know what, Snark? You're probably correct. That's a completion for Daniel Jones to Wan'Dale Robinson. No, incompletion. It hit the ground. Rob Snark, shout out to Rob, says, "Hey Ferris, do you think the Giants are bad because they decided to dress like the Montreal Canadiens?" You know what, Snark? The being bad precedes these jerseys. So these jerseys are just the cherry on top of the bad football Sunday. Yep, the punt team is in. 4th and 14 at the 35. Can Jamie Gillen, kind of an end-over-end punt. Here comes letting it bounce. And that is the end of the first half for the New York Giants versus the Minnesota Vikings. At halftime, Giants 3, Minnesota 14. Can the Giants bounce back and retool some things at halftime? Maybe, maybe not. They finally, Sam Darnold has an incompletion. He went 13 for 14, 151 and a touchdown, while Daniel Jones is hidden at 50%. 8 for 16 for 55 yards and nothing doing much. The offense hasn't been looking good. The defense hasn't been getting a lot of pressure, and Minnesota's having its way with the New York Giants. But on that note, everyone, we are going into halftime. Thank you guys so much for your support. We are going to be right back. As we leave, I just hope you guys enjoyed the music I picked out. Shout out to T-Pain's Pizzle Pack. So there's that. So everyone, we're having a wonderful day. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. Hope we'll see you back after intermission. Thank you so much. And also, too, before we go, breaking news out of Atlanta: Kyle Pitts has a touchdown reception. Kyle Pitts has a touchdown reception. Yes, you are hearing that correctly. So shout out to Kyle Pitts and the Atlanta Falcons. But on that note, everyone, thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see y'all in a bit after halftime. the music. You shouldn't be able to hear me. Oh shit. So I'll just pause the music then, and I'll put the U.S. Open on at halftime. That's it. Stream the U.S. Open at halftime. Yeah, yeah, I would. Oh shit! Oh yeah, I was. Yeah, I wasn't doing anything. And we are back, everyone. Thank you guys so much for your support. Waiting, we are kicking off in the second half. That was me. I apologize. Make sure everyone, if you took a little break from halftime, come back, join in the stream. Shout out to everyone for being here. The New York Giants are down 11, um, 14-13 going to the second quarter. Just kicking off. It was a touchback on the play. Now the ball's at the 35 for the Minnesota Vikings. Big keys for the first half. Minnesota has been dealing with the Giants' pressure very well. Hasn't really affected them, and the Giants need to get pressure. Right away, the first play, Kayvon Thibodeau missed the tackle by Aaron Jones. A little over pursuit by Kayvon Thibodeau in the tackle miss. Aaron Jones getting some yardage, I believe 4. Yes, 4 on the play. 2nd and 6. In the first play of the third quarter was a run play by Aaron Jones. Can the Giants ratchet up the pressure and make Sam Darnold uneasy? There it is right there. Holding play, definitely holding. And there is the corral by number 53, Darius Maasua out of UCLA, the rookie. Flag on the play, definitely holding. Yes, holding on Christian Darashaw. We saw that Brian Burns was held on that play right away. And then, but on that play, we're also seeing the hold on Kayvon Thibodeau. Look at him, just a hold and the drag down right there. Kayvon Thibodeau drawing the holding penalty. He needs to create chaos. The New York Giants need to create chaos on that front line, man. They need to make Sam Darnold feel uncomfortable. That's what they need. 2nd and 16 in the third. Replay second down. Motion with the tight end. I believe that's Johnny Mont. Right there, Brian Burns with the pressure and just sails it. Sam Darnold passing Johnny Mont. There it is, the pressure. It's being ramped up. Brian Burns is activating. First game as a New York Giants after the trade from Carolina, signing that big deal, making sure that he's now the man on the defensive line. He is the key. He is one of the keys to free up Dexter and Kayvon Thibodeau, because now you can't really double team Dex, because you'll leave a one-on-one opportunity with Brian Burns. So we'll see how it goes. Now we're in 3 down linemen. Azeez Ojulari's in the game. 3rd and 16. Here comes the rush for Ojulari. Pass completion to Johnny Mont. Can the corral and the stop by Bobby Okereke, stuffing Johnny Mont. Here comes the pile, but there's a flag on the play. Where are we getting? Here it is. Oh, they're calling a face mask on Brian Burns, 15-yard penalty. First down again. The Vikings get bailed out by a penalty by the New York Giants, but really the face mask was on Kayvon Thibodeau, not Brian Burns. So I think they misrepresented Brian Burns. It was actually on number 5, Kayvon Thibodeau. Tibbs, boneheaded play, now trying to just a bad decision. They were going to get off on 3rd down. Now it's 1st down and 10. Aaron Jones finding a crease and gashing them for a 1st down run. Aaron Jones still got a little pep in the step for Aaron Jones. UTEP's very own University of Texas at El Paso. Let's go Miners, formerly known as Texas Western as well. So, shout out to their basketball team. Shout out to Don Haskins. The first great decision by the University of Texas El Paso. They're the first university ever to start 5 black players in an NCAA basketball championship. That's unrelated to football, but it is very related to UTEP and Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones again finding a crease. 1st down, Aaron Jones in some more and trying to stop him. Tyler Nubin, just putting a wound on the bleeding, gashing him again. Aaron Jones finding a crease, finding a way, finding a 1st down. Minnesota on the charge. It looked like they were gonna be stopped on the field, but then a horrible face mask penalty by Kayvon Thibodeau. Just putrid discipline by the New York Giants. Man, that lane was so wide you can run a semi-truck through it. 1st down and 10. Aaron Jones, 8 carries, 54 yards. 1st down and 10 at the 21 on the positive side. Here it comes. Pass play by Sam Darnold. Darnold trying to complete it. It's wide open. Here it is. Number 83, Minnesota. Touchdown. Jalen Nair. Michigan State's wide receiver. Touchdown Nair. Another touchdown on the board. Minnesota up 20-3 in 12:08 in the 3rd quarter. Minnesota is firing. They are cooking and booking, and the Giants are in pure crisis mode at the moment. Just complete miscommunication. Cordell Flop bites, and Jalen Nair finds the back of the end zone with grass to see. Touchdown, Minnesota, and Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is not the same Sam Darnold you thought he was. New York Jets Sam Darnold does not exist. Does not exist. And this is a prime case of organizations and coaching staffs ruining a prospect more than a prospect ruining himself. Because Adam Gase was the head coach. I believe Mike McGannon was their GM, and all it was is just a pure dumpster fire of the Jets. It's kind of been fixed now with Joe Douglas and Robert Saleh, but when Sam Darnold was there, the man had no chance of being successful. No chance. But he's looking good. He left I believe he then went to Minnesota, I believe Carolina. Let me double check that. And then he went to the Bay Area. Sam Darnold, double checking Sam Darnold. Yep, he went to the Carolina Panthers, and then he went to the Minnesota, and then he went to the San Francisco 49ers last year, and now he's on the Minnesota Vikings, and Kevin O'Connell is doing wonders for Sam Darnold. There it is. By the way, now we're at a commercial break. Everyone, I just want to remind everybody, you know, to like this video, subscribe to this channel. We are at 172 subscribers on our sports channel. We're trying to get to 200, so 28 away. So there's that. Make sure everyone to there it is. As well as on our entertainment side, if you like news, movie news, reviews, reactions, the LGRN Entertainment's channel, we're at 963 subscribers. We're 37 away. 37 away. From 1,000. So there's that. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe over there. So make sure to do that as well. And then we're also streaming live on Twitch. So make sure to hit that follow button. And if you're much inclined, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the support of the channel. So make sure to do that as well. But we're having a great day here. Not a great day for the New York Giants. They are down 21-3 to the Minnesota Vikings at home, opening night, 100-year anniversary, and it's not looking good. It's looking like the same old Giants for the past couple years, minus the aberration of 2 years ago. No fight, no desire, trying to make people feel, trying to make the offense feel uncomfortable, but can't do it. And there's a touchback. The Giants coming out for their first play, their first offensive drive of the second half. Look at it, just a replay. Sam Darnold he's just sitting pretty. Jalen Nair, he saw that Cordell Flott bit on whatever action that the Vikings were doing, and Jalen Nair just finding a crease up the seam and touchdown. Yep. The New Orleans Saints are definitely beating down the Carolina Panthers at the Superdome, which is kind of expected because, Carolina Panthers are not very good. Daniel Jones with his first completion of the second half, right to Malik Nabers, the rookie. Nabers trying to ignite some type of offense, some type of energy from this offense, trying to be the catalyst to a better future in Malik Nabers. But can they have a better future? Because the big question mark out of the Giants was, is the quarterback the guy? The guy that they paid $40 million, is he the guy? A lot of people say no, he's not. Some people in the Giants organization say yes, he is. So we will see who's right. Showing blitz by Minnesota. Harrison Smith creeping up. Is the blitz coming? Oh, Smith bails out. Just sending 4. Oh, Sam, does he complete it? I don't believe he does. Daniel Jones got a little jittery. Yep, third down. And I believe that was a completion. No, Justin, we're not watching the Carolina Panthers game. All right? So no, I'm not doing that. Third down and 5. It was an incompletion on that play. 21-3 with 11:20 in the third quarter left. We are going to see how the Giants line up. At a shotgun, we have 2 receivers to the top, 2 tight ends to the bottom. Jones slings it. That is a completion by Malik Nabers, jumping high and snatching it out of the sky. Nabers with the completion. Can this be the catalyst for a Giants drive that ends in points? We'll see about it. Nabers just going out, beating, just jumping up, just throw it up to Nabers. It's kind of becoming a motto. Can this become the motto of the season? Flip it. Malik is down there somewhere. What a catch by Malik Nabers. Just graceful jumping. Just high points the ball, catching it in the first window. That is a first down by the New York Giants. And the drive continues. Motion, pitch play. Tyrone Tracy Jr. getting nothing. Josh Metellus coming in, corralling it, and stopping it. Nice collapsing by the Minnesota Giants defensive line. Believe that's Jerry Tillery was in there. Malik Neighbors showing respect and love for Ray Flattery before the game. The number he is wearing was unretired for Malik Neighbors. That's how highly they think of this kid. There it is. He's the highest drafted receiver in franchise history at 6th overall, beating Ike Hilliard in 1997 with 7th overall. Play action by the New York Giants. Daniel Jones steps up, steps in the pocket. Can he run? No, saw nothing but a sack by the Minnesota Vikings. Jonathan Bullard coming in, corralling it. Malik Neighbors had a great quote before the game saying, I understand the responsibility and I will do everything in my power to honor the Flattery family in this organization. I will wear the number with great pride. A great kid, a great comment. Malik Neighbors, I see bright lights and a bright future for him. Just the problem is, can he make the impact that this game has gone if the quarterback can help him out? So the New York Giants have had 0 receivers with 800 receiving yards in a season. The last time that happened was Odell Beckham Jr. So can Malik Neighbors be that person? Completion to Wan'Dale Robinson. Robinson fighting through, trying to get the first down. 3rd and 12. Oh, just short. 4th and 1. Wan'Dale Robinson fighting through the tackle, fighting for some yardage. Wan'Dale Robinson, he may be miniature. He may be short, but he has a big heart, that Wan'Dale Robinson, fighting. The offense is still on the field for the New York Giants, trying to get the first down. It's only 4th and 1. They're on the plus side of the 50 going forward. Is this going to be a pure? It's going to be power, big on big. Can Daniel Jones get it? Can his 6'5" frame do it? It's looking like he got the first down. Yes, first down and 10, the New York Giants. I believe that's what the spot that they gave him. A lot of conversation with the refs saying they don't agree with the spot, but can't do much here. Giants convert the 4th down. Now it's first down and 10, a new set of downs, coming down to 8 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Down 18. Can they stop the bleeding? Can they cut the lead to 11? Because they need a touchdown. Another jumbo formation. 1 receiver set. Here comes play action. Jones, trying to evade the pressure, but oversells Devin Singletary. But we have a flag on the play. I believe it was holding, because I saw some holding on there by the offensive lineman. We'll see about that. Where are we going? Yep. Holding, repeat first down and 20. Greg Van Roten got called again for holding. There it is right here. Just grabbing the waist. You can't do that, tackling the defensive tackle. That is going to be called all day, every day, twice on Sunday. It has been Jerry Tillery has been a problem for the guards for the New York Giants. Him and Jonathan Bullard have been imposing their will. Malik Neighbors in motion to the left side, 2 receivers set. Jones drops back and pass. Completion. Drop pass by Tyrone Tracy Jr. Ooh, not looking good for the rookie running back, which is kind of a little bit kind of bad, because Tyrone Tracy Jr. was a former wide receiver and he could be involved in the passing game, and that's not looking good if he drops the first pass he sees. Not that bad of a pass. He should catch it. It hit him right in the hands. We're going empty for the New York Giants. 5 receivers and a tight end, Theo Johnson. 4 receivers and a tight end, and Theo Johnson. 5 receivers in the sense. Here comes the blitz. The blitz get there, but they couldn't convert it. But then they get it. There it is. Number 91 of the Minnesota Vikings, trying to see a name. It says Jones the second. I want to give him the credit that is due. Patrick Jones the second. He gets with the initial pressure. Daniel Jones escapes it, but he does not stop on the play, and he goes after Daniel Jones, and he gets the sack. All hustle, all heart. Patrick Jones the second with the sack. 3rd down and 26 for the New York Giants. Now back all the way to almost to the 50-yard line. Can they get back some of the yardage? They do, but not enough. Wan'Dale Robinson. We're probably going to get the field goal unit with Graham Gano. What a great play by Patrick Jones II. Misses the initial rush, but then hunts down Daniel Jones on the second effort and gets the sack. Patrick Jones II. That what a great play. Just a phenomenal play. There's Brian Daboll. It's not looking good for Brian Daboll. He is now the sole play caller. He's kind of taking that out of Mike Kafka's hands. He wants to be basically accept responsibility for the offensive play calling. Kind of like if the offense does not play well, the buck stops there, and it's not looking good for the New York Giants offense. And that is a great field goal by Graham Gano, 50 yards and another 3 points on the board for the New York Giants. Graham Gano, I've been saying it for a couple of years now, has been the most consistent offensive weapon for the New York Giants. He is a guaranteed field goal maker, field goal taker. Just tremendous all around. Shout out to Graham Gano. Shout out to Graham Gano. Too bad I don't like kickers in fantasy because I would have definitely drafted Graham Gano. You know what? I may draft him later. So we'll see about that. But on that note, everyone, we're at commercial break. I just want to remind everybody, we are streaming, so make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, as well as we have a Patreon. So if you are much more inclined to join our Patreon, we have 4 tiers: $1, $5, $10, and $15. Each tier has its own amenities. $1 gets you into the Discord, gets you into the conversation where we hang out, talk all night, all day. Currently, right now, we have a bunch of people in the Discord talking. So that gets that about. $5 gets you into our NFL Pick'em leagues, and also some of our other, you know, you know, some other amenities like first time watches with Ferris and other, reactions and stuff like that. So there's that. And then on $10, that is our fantasy football league. So our fantasy football league is up and running. We will have weekly recap shows for our fantasy football league hosted by yours truly, Ferris Matana. Most of the time, it's going to be our guests, our players that are in the league. Winners of the week. Um, you know, so there's that as well. So make sure to join the $10 here, and then at $15, you become basically a producer of the channel. You request videos, you can appear on videos. So there's that. So for my personal thing is the $15 tier is the best. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. There's that. But on that note, everyone, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. First ever episode of Good Friends, Better Rivals Play by Play with yours truly. May have some guests. May have some guests later on. If much more inclined, we are facing a couple of teams. We're against the Baltimore Ravens this year. So I may ask some people to join me to be some color commentary. We also are against the Carolina Panthers in Germany. I may ask a Panthers fan to join me for some color commentary. I believe we're also I think we're against the NFC South. I think maybe not. We'll see. But I have to check the schedule. But there's a couple of treats I may add on to the channel, or add on to the show, basically. Kickoff, touchback from Graham Gano with 6:08 left in this third quarter. The New York Giants have not been looking good on offense, and they have not been looking good on defense either. So we'll see about that. We do have an injury update in the game. Jordan Addison has been ruled out with an ankle injury after the tackle by Darius Maasua out of UCLA, the rookie, on that play. So Jordan Addison is a weapon that Kevin O'Connell does not have for this game. But honestly, it's not really looking like he really needs Jordan Addison for this game, because the Minnesota Vikings offense has been really cooking without much coming down to the final play clock. Delay of game. There it is. There's a penalty. Delay of game on the offense. Sam Darnold. Oh no, they call the timeout. Minnesota. Kevin O'Connell saves the play. Honestly, Kevin O'Connell's like, I really don't need these looking very upset, Kevin. He's very upset, trying to hide his displeasure by the delay of game penalty. The delay of game penalties really they come down to execution and urgency and are you paying attention? They're boneheaded plays, really. Nothing physical. It's just being focused. And a lot of coaches hate them because you got to stay focused. You got to stay focused. Even if you're up, you still got to stay focused because if you're not focused, you can go from being up to being down very quickly. But with the way the New York Giants have been playing, that may not be a problem for the Minnesota Vikings today. Pistol. The Minnesota Vikings are in pistol. Trips to the top with the motion. Brandon Powell. We got a run play by Ty Chandler, but stopped him right at Tyler Nubin coming down the lane and stopping him. Snuffs out the run play from the safety position. The Minnesota Gopher, the rookie out of he's kind of having a solid game, but with a couple mistakes, some rookie mistakes. But overall, Tyler Nubin has been a solid game. But overall, the defense hasn't been really up to par, you know, which was kind of the saving grace last year for the New York Giants. But let's see if this year they can find their own as they grow into the season. Play action for Sam Darnold, rolling out to his right, trying to complete it. That is a completion to tight end. I believe that's Josh Oliver. But Brian Burns shoves at Josh Oliver before he gets anything else. 3rd down and 4 for the Minnesota Vikings, coming down to under 5 minutes. We're at 5:10 in the third. Can the defense get off the field for the New York Giants? There's been a couple of times where it's been 3rd and 16, 3rd and 12, and the defense has had some boneheaded penalties. One was a little iffy in the pass interference. Then we had a face mask penalty. So we'll see about that. It is 3rd and 4, under 5 minutes in the third. We are empty. Trips left. Bunch. 2 receivers to the top of the screen. Here comes the motion. Oh, that's Ty Chandler. Is that another delay of? Oh, that is a delay of game. That's a delay of game for the Minnesota Vikings. They did not use their timeout this time around. Now it's 3rd and 9. Another almost. Well, this one was a delay of game, but another another lack of focus by the Minnesota Vikings. There's that. Sam Darnold looks displeased on what's going on, saying, "What is going on around here?" The great phrase of Vince Lombardi, "What the hell is going around here?" Now we're in commercial. Shout out to Dan Marino coming out of retirement. So there's that. But on that note, everyone, I'd like to remind everybody, thank you guys so much for supporting us and having a good time with us. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We have a website at letsgetreadynetwork.com. So there's that as well. We also have a merch store. If you want to buy some merch, buy some cool jackets, hoodies, um, crew necks. We got some mugs, you name it, we got it. So there's that. So make sure to come home and support us using buying our merch. The link is on the ticker right there. It's coming up because I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of forgot the link to the merch. I believe it's store.lg let's get ready network.com, I believe. But let me double check it as the ticker comes around and so I can remind it. Yep, get some LGR merch right here at let's get ready network shop.com. Let's get ready network shop.com. You name it. We have let's get ready. Let's the good friends, better rivals. We have starting 11. We have uh just the channel logo we have. So just overall, you name it, hoodies, jackets, t-shirts, tank tops, crew necks, you name it, mugs, keychains. We got it all, guys. So get your merch. Get your merch. But coming in, a delay of game penalty by the Minnesota Vikings. So we'll see what's going on, how they can rebalance and readjust. But really, they're up 21-6. They're kind of in the driver's seat. You know, you can say you can forgive these little boneheaded lack of focus penalties because they're still in the driver's seat, but you don't want that to keep going. You don't want that to keep going. But they did use their timeout. Now they only have one timeout in the second half, kind of basically saying we don't really need these timeouts because the Giants are probably not going to come back. Here comes the rushing forward. Dexter Lawrence floating the ball up. Oh, pass breakup by number 27 from the New York Giants. I believe Jason Pinnock with the pass breakup off of Justin Jefferson, floating the ball up. Sam Darnold not put too much air underneath it, and it was an incompletion. Nice block by Brandon Powell, but Jason Pinnock snuffs it out with the pass breakup. Nice coverage by Jason Pinnock. Jason Pinnock, very an unsung heroes. Oh, we don't have keychains, guys. No keychains. Sorry. No keychains. We don't have any keychains. Shout out to Adelia for reminding me. You should stop quitting and listing off stuff we don't have. We don't have keychains, guys. I'm sorry. No keychains. Good punt by the Minnesota Vikings, but a better pass breakup by Jason Pinnock. Kind of shifting the coverage to number 18 like you should. Justin Jefferson is the key to this offense. You shift the coverage, stop him, and make other players beat you. You can live with Brandon Powell beating you and Jalen Naylor beating you, but you can't live with Justin Jefferson beating you because the game plan is to stop him. So we'll see how it goes. Sorry, man. Got a little parched. I had to get a little you know, you gotta water the plants here. Um but again, guys, thank you guys so much for your support. We appreciate it. Like I said, coming up right now as we speak is Let's Get Ready Network, LGRN After Snark on our entertainment channel. So, while you have me on one screen, put LGRN After Snark on another screen and watch us simultaneously. Snark and Danny will be talking about D23, their part 2 discussion. But I believe they're talking about Marvel and the Marvel slate coming up this upcoming years. So after this, you know, put us both on if you got two screens, because I know you got two screens. You got a computer and you got a phone. Most people got a phone and an iPad. So make sure to do that as well. So there's that. But on that note, everyone, thank you guys so much. Hope you have having a wonderful day. And we're gonna have more of these coming through the season. Uh, every New York Giants game, the Thursday night games, the Sunday night games, the Monday night games. We're probably not gonna have a lot of primetime games, to be honest with you, because we are the New York Giants and we're not very good. So we'll see about that. So it's gonna be Sunday. It's gonna be a lot of Sunday mornings for me and you. A lot of a lot of great shows coming out this fall. A lot of procedurals. If you know me, I like me a good procedural. So we'll see about how it goes. Big Friday night matchup on Fox, though. We got Arizona versus Kansas State. That's going to be a great game. Got Avery Johnson versus Terrion McMillan. That's a great game. It's been a lot of great additions for the Minnesota Vikings on the defensive side. You got Jerry Tillery, Andrew Van Dinkel, Shaq Griffin, Stephon Gilmore, Jonathan Grenard, and Blake Cashman. Kind of like we said, this defense is kind of improving. New York Giants are out. It's empty. We got bunches at the bottom with the motion with Wandale Robinson. It's a screenplay for Wandale, but interception by Andrew Van Dinkel. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a bad decision, a quick decision, instinctive decision by Andrew Van Dinkel, but a bad one by Daniel Jones. Van Dinkel with the touchdown, going up 27-3, 27-6, Minnesota. Oh my God, the Vikings are kind of shocked that happened. But if you're a New York Giants fan, you're not shocked whatsoever. Here comes the screenplay. Van Dinkel snuffs it out with the interception and the touchdown. It is going from bad to worse for the New York Giants. The floodgates have opened, and it has become a tsunami destroying houses. Ooh, 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 Daniel Jones, it's looking bad for you. And the extra point is complete. What the hell? That says 30-6. Shouldn't that say 28-6? Did I miss the did I miss a scoring drive for the Minnesota Vikings? It is 28-6. Yes, thank you. Got me tripping. I was a little messed up. The graphic got me messed up. It is 28-6 Minnesota. They're up by 22 with under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. It is looking bad for the New York Giants. Not looking like they're going to come back whatsoever. That's not looking good. It's going to be a complete passing game from this here on out because you can't run the ball down 22 because you're trying to get a lot of chunk plays. So the Minnesota Vikings are going to be dropping back in coverage, kind of daring Daniel Jones to beat him. And that's how you stop the New York Giants. The NFL has been telling everyone this. To beat the New York Giants is you have to make Daniel Jones beat you. And 9 times out of 10, it does not happen on that case because they have no respect for his passing ability. But on that note, can the Giants find something to hold on to, some hope, something? I don't see a lot of hope for this season. If this is an indicator of the long 16, 17 weeks we're going to get, 18 weeks with the bye, it's going to be a long day, a long year, and a long afternoon for the New York Giants because it's not looking pretty, not looking good whatsoever. And teams are just getting better while they're getting worse, allegedly getting worse, allegedly getting better. We don't know what they are. The offensive line is still a question mark. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Also, too, man, today it's also another debut. It is the debut of Tom Brady on Fox. So make sure to see if he has the chops to be a great color commentator. Shout out to Thomas Brady Jr. This is a nice commercial for Tom Brady and Fox. Tom Brady's back to work. Yes, he is. Yep. Browns, Cowboys, Tom Brady. See, here's the thing. You're right, Rogue Pod. You paid Jones instead of Saquon. Shake my head. But the problem is letting Saquon walk was the right decision. We should have also let Daniel Jones walk because this team, the luxury of having a great running back when you have other horrible problems that the Giants have is not something you want because it's a waste of talent. So you let him and you let Daniel Jones walk, and then you start all over. But they decided to pay Daniel Jones and let Saquon Barkley walk. I don't understand it. Van Dinkle has had a a lovely time against Daniel Jones. Last year, he got a sack that actually took Daniel Jones out of the game when he was playing for Miami. But now he gets a pick six when he's in Minnesota. Daniel Jones stepping back, play action, can't find nobody, throws the ball away. Flag on the play. We're trying to see what it was. Yep, illegal man downfield on the New York Giants. They're declining the play. Yep, second down and 10 instead of first down and 5 or 15. So they take that all day, every day for the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings are just having a jolly good time in New York. Brian Flores being the key to this revamped defense and showing out and showing up. Can he get another head coaching job? Because he still has that lawsuit with the NFL. Could that prevent him from getting one or not? Jones with the completion to Malik Neighbors, just Byron Murphy Jr. But can the game keep going? Can they speed up this game because they don't have a lot of time, the New York Giants, in the third quarter, and they're down by 22. Can they come back? Can they Well, but we'll see about that. We'll see. 3rd and 3. Duo running backs in the backfield. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 receiver at the top. Motion. Wan'Dale Robinson. That was the second, and that's a batted ball by number 97. I believe that's Harrison Phillips, defensive tackle out of Stanford. Harrison Phillips, man, wildly old veteran, consistent as always. Just look at him, just going past the offensive line, jumping up. Good old JJ SWAT action right there for Harrison Phillips. 4th down and 3. They're going for it. They are going for it. Pause on the play. Ref, there it is. Now it's on. Here comes the motion for Wan'Dale Robinson. Trying to draw them off sides, probably. Yes, they are not going to be able to work. They're going to take the penalty and punt it away right here. The New York Giants accept that unless they call the timeout. Nope. Delay of game penalty. There it is. 4th and 8, punting away. Daniel Jones has not been looking good against Minnesota. The last time he was against Minnesota was in that wild card playoff game where we had 301 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and 78 yards rushing. But the problem is here is Brian Flores is a defensive coordinator. This is not the same old defensive coordinator. It's not the same old defense of the Minnesota Vikings. And it is showing out and showing up, and it is shutting down Daniel Jones. Jamie Gillen coming up to punt. A lot of movement on the Minnesota side. Coming down. Here comes the punt is away. Gunners are away. Poison, letting the ball go out of bounds. Trying to get a Viking to touch it by a little push by the New York Giants player on Ivan Pace Jr. Sam Darnold's back in the game. Sam Darnold has outdueled Daniel Jones. A lot of people were kind of not trusting Sam Darnold because of his track record in the New York Jets. But like we said, it's not the same Sam Darnold. He went to San Francisco. He was coached up by Kyle Shanahan. Probably got rid of some of his bad mechanics, his bad habits. But now he's in a McVay disciple offense in Kevin O'Connell. Or, yeah, it's Kevin. I believe it's Kevin O'Connell. Unless I'm getting him mixed up with the actor. It is Kevin O'Connell. Yep, Kevin O'Connell. I was correct. Good. I thought I was getting mixed up with the actor. But yeah, Sam Darnold has been looking fantastic the entire day. He had 12 straight completions, at over 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, just playing very well, solid, a great backup. Could be auditioning for a starting role in the future, because he may not have given up on his dreams of a starting job. Some people may have given up on it, but he probably hasn't. So we'll see how it goes. Shout out to Sam Darnold having a great game. But on that note, everyone, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We are going to be here every Giants game this season, every Sunday, even the Thursday night game against the Cowboys. We have the Germany game at 6. It's going to be 9:30 in the morning, 6:30 a.m. for me. So there's that. So I'm going to get up and early for that game. So make sure to join me on this journey as I improve my play-by-play. Am I the finished article? No, I'm not. But I enjoy a good journey. Also, to everyone, we are streaming on Twitch, so make sure to hit that follow button. And if you're much inclined, hit that subscribe button or that on Twitch to give us a little bit more support. As well as we are streaming live on YouTube. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. So there's that as well. Here's a shot of Ziggy and Mark Wilf, the owners of the Minnesota Vikings, actually grew up in New Jersey, possibly New York Giants fans or Jets fans. So we'll see about that. So coming back and seeing their local team and beating them down is probably a good benefit for them. Roll out for Sam Darnold. Here's the completion to Justin Jefferson. That is a first down by the Minnesota Vikings. Just a little pitchy catch by Sam Donald, Justin Jefferson. He's been having a grand old time. Jets can't be stopped. He just can be mitigated. And the Giants are not doing a very good job of mitigating it. Shots of the crowd, Giants fans in distraught, not very happy, very sad all around. Not a good day, not a good game to open up your 100th season, your centennial season. Losing to the Minnesota Vikings. Run play by Aaron Jones, first down and some more, but being stopped before he causes any more damage. Aaron Jones, before the game, came out with a sombrero, and he's been doing the hat dance all over the New York Giants defense. Nine carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown. Sam Donald chucks it, but it's a bobble, and it's an interception by the New York Giants. It looked a little wonky, but are they calling it? Yes, they are. That's a pick by number 53, Darius Maasua from the UCLA, the rookie, making an impact right away. Can this be the catalyst to chop the lead down? But it all started with, Dexter Lawrence smacking Sam Darnold's arm. Maasua with the interception. Down he goes. Maasua, first pick of his NFL career. They're big fans of Maasua. I'm seeing a lot of him today. Could Micah McFadden has lost his job? Possibly, maybe. We'll see about that. Can the New York Giants offense capitalize on this? Motion more for Wanda Robinson. Here comes the blitz. Screenplay, Devin Singletary. Singletary trying to set up his blocks. Following the big man, Singletary free. First down, Singletary. Tippy toes. Nice screenplay. Waiting for the blocks to be set. Finding a crease. And he's got a first down. New York Giants. First down and 10 on the plus side of the 50. Nice patience by Daniel Jones. Doesn't get too wild out by the pressure. John Runyon with the screen. Nice block by Runyon. Devin Singletary waiting for Runyon to block. Runyon blocked 3 Minnesota Vikings on that play. John Runyon Jr., most New York Giants fans know his father, John Runyon Sr., former left tackle or tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles. Him and Michael Strahan's battles were always legendary. That is a run by Darius Slayton. Motor Singletary, Devin Singletary couldn't get much on it, probably a yard or two, second down and 8. But the Giants, I don't understand why they're running the ball. They're down by 22. They need chunk plays. They need to speed up the game. They need to try to win the game. Do not give up, because crazier things have happened in the NFL. 22 points is not some crazy deficit. If they score fast enough and play good defense, they could win this game. But this is showing quite a little bit of patience, no rush, but we'll see if it's going to benefit them or it's going to backfire. Jones out wide with the completion to number 86, Darius Slayton. Haven't called his name a lot this game, Darius Slayton. The receivers haven't really gone into it because of the pressure, and the Daniel Jones hasn't been able to set his feet and sling it. But now you need to sling it, Daniel. You need to open up the game. Brian Daboll needs to open up the playbook, and he needs to win this game if he wants to. Because it would be a great way to open up your centennial season with a comeback victory at home. But we'll see about that. 12 seconds in the third quarter, under it, 10 seconds down. Motion to Malik Neighbors. Here comes the run play by Devin Singletary. First down, Giants, going into the fourth quarter. Down 22. And that's the end of it after 3. Vikings 28, Giants 6, down by 22. Can the Giants come back? They have 15 minutes to show something, or they will be nothing. Coming up after this commercial break. And we are back from it. Make sure to everyone like this video, subscribe to this channel. Like we said, we do have some Streamlabs available. Go to streamlabs.com/AirDraw_network if you want to donate to the channel. Visit our website at letsgetreadynetwork.com, as well as if you want to buy some merch, crew necks, jackets, t-shirts, mugs. at Let's Get Ready Network shop.com. That is where you can find our merch. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Shout out to Jeremy Miller. How you doing, Jeremy? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Giants have not been looking good all game long. Can they find something in the fourth quarter? They're down 22. Can they come back? I've seen it happen, but the way the Giants offense is operating, it's not looking like it's going to happen. Thank you. Jeremy, yep, doing okay. We signed Dak. A little nervous about that Browns defense. Absolutely. Browns defense is pretty good, but you have your quarterback for the future for the next 4 years. So there's that. There's a lot of rumors that he was going to leave, but those rumors died real quick. America's game of the week this week is Cowboys Browns. That's for anyone noticing. That will be Tom Brady's debut on Fox. So there's that. It's been a great day as my first time doing some play-by-play. Like I said, everyone, if I'm if anyone got some constructive criticism, some news, some notes of how this went, send them my way. If you want to, reach out, we have a Twitter, Let's Get Ready Network at Let's Get Ready Network on Twitter, I believe. Adelia will correct me like she always does. First down and 10 at the 29 for the New York Giants. Daniel Jones moving around 7-5, slinging it. That is a completion. Ooh, no, it's not. Incomplete. Darius Slayton can't hang on the ball. Like we said, it's been a problem for Darius Slayton for his entire career. He has drop issues. He could have corralled it. He did get hit, but it did hit him in his hands. Oh no, they called it a completion, actually. So first down and 10. Daniel Jones throws it away. Now it's second and 10 for the New York Giants. 14:31 in the fourth, just beginning. Trying to see where the spot of the ball is. Jones coming in. All right. Second and 10 at the 14. Run play by Devin Singletary trying to find a crease. Got some, but not a lot. Now it's third down and 6 at the 6, I believe. No, third and 8 at the 6. Minnesota subbing out Harrison Phillips. Brian Flores, what is he dialing up to stop this team from scoring? It's been a great day for Brian Flores' defense, stopping Brian Daboll's offense. Former New England Patriots assistants under Bill Belichick. We'll see how it is. It is second and 8 at the 11. Third and 8 at the 11. Daniel Jones trying to find it. Overthrows Wan'Dale Robinson. Not a good decision by Daniel Jones. Shaq Griffin in coverage. But I don't think they're going to kick the field goal. I think they're going to go for the touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, like I said, not very tall, about 5'9", so it's easy to overthrow him. Basically, this is basically a strike to the end zone because the first down marker is at the 2-yard line. So they basically need to get the touchdown. Here comes the rush. Oh, an interception. Harrison Smith. Oh, what a play by Harrison Smith. Right between, trying to sling it in between the two defenders, but Harrison Smith snags it from the air. The intended target was Darius Slayton. Smith, what a great play. Look at him. Boom. In coverage, him and Josh Metellus bracketing Darius Slayton. It's not been a good day for Daniel Jones. That is his second interception. The first one went for a touchdown with Andrew Van Dinkle. Harrison Smith, the 10-year vet out of Notre Dame, has been one of the best safeties in the game for a long time. Doesn't get his just due, and he just keeps making plays this time around. Let me double check Harrison Smith. I want to make sure he's, because that man has been around for a minute. 12 years, 12-year NFL vet coming out of Notre Dame, first round pick, number 28th overall, first team All Pro in 2017, second team All Pro in 2018, six-time Pro Bowler. It's just what a tremendous play all around. Over 1,000 tackles, over 30 interceptions, over 80 pass deflections, over 10 forced fumbles, fumble recoveries around 8, has 19 and a half sacks, 4 defensive touchdowns. Just Harrison Smith all around. What a tremendous player that player is. A player anybody would want on their team. Just tremendous all around for Harrison Smith. And he just got another interception today. So it'll be 35 interceptions in his career for Harrison Smith. That is number 35. Has been the mainstay on that Minnesota defense from the Mike Zimmer years to now the Brian Flores years. And Harrison Smith has been the one constant. The one constant is that Harrison Smith. Now the Minnesota Vikings will take over the ball at the 35-yard line. And it's basically almost kind of over for the New York Giants unless some miraculous thing happens. The Minnesota Vikings have the way they've been operating, they can basically chug down the clock down pretty low, and the Giants wouldn't have enough time to score 22 points. So it could be an early victory for the Minnesota Vikings going on. We're only in 2.5 hours into the opening matchups of this opening Sunday of NFL football, and we may be going home a little bit early. Last year they were a middle of the pack defense, 16th overall in the NFL with 333 yards. But today they're at 182 yards given up on that defense. But they are against the New York Giants. So we'll see if when they're against a more complicated, a more intricate offense, we'll see how they operate. Ty Chandler, like it is now, is going to be running down the clock with the two-headed monster between Aaron Jones and Ty Chandler. We'll see how it is. Showing the replay of the pick, Josh Metellus. Ooh, just bad placement of the ball because he worried about Josh Metellus breaking off into coverage, so he threw the ball slightly behind Darius Slayton, and then Harrison Smith came down crashing and with that interception. Smith, talking it up with Andrew Van Dinkle on the sideline, stopping Ty Chandler. Nothing much on that play. Only got a yard. I believe it was Raheem Nunez Roches. They call him Nacho. Raheem. It's 3rd and 4. Sam Darnold, 17 for 21. Was perfect. Went 12 for 12 early on, but now 17 for 21. 195, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Can the Giants stop them and get the ball back and score quickly? Ojulari, Ty Chandler with the completion. First down, Ty Chandler, and some. Stopping him before to cut the bleeding is Dane Belton. But the time keeps ticking. The Vikings will take their time setting up. They'll take their time snapping the ball. They're just going to take their time to grind out the victory and to grind down the clock. Because right now they're very comfortable. They're very okay with taking as much time off the clock as necessary. They're coming down under 10 seconds. They're not even at the snap. Now here it is, under 10, and they're just wait for a couple more seconds before they snap it under 5. Here comes the motion of our Devin. Ty Chandler with the run, finding a lane, being corralled. Here's been stopped. Darius Maasua with Kayvon Thibodeau and Bobby Okereke on the play. updating the other games around the NFL, the Tyreek Hill had an 80-yard touchdown pass reception. Crazy story of Tyreek Hill this morning. He was driving into the stadium and he was arrested. Actually, he was arrested. Um, they don't. We still don't know why he was arrested. A couple of my friends tell me they know why he was arrested, and I tend to agree with them. But I'm gonna wait till I hear more because Tyreek Hill he is a wild boy. So we're about to find out. What a tackle by Azeez Ojulari, his first tackle of the game, stopping C.J. Ham from the first down, 3rd and 4. Once again, Minnesota is just like we said, they're just taking their time. It's just a Sunday stroll in the afternoon, the way they're operating, because they're not in a rush. They take as much time off the clock as necessary. And if they convert this 3rd down, they can do it again and again and again. Empty set, trips to the left, top of the screen. Here comes the motion with Ty Chandler. Trying to get the pass off. Incomplete. Yep, incomplete pass. Justin Jefferson couldn't haul that in. Tay Banks in coverage. We had a double with another DB. Drew Phillips and Tay Banks in coverage. Like we said, you got to move your coverage to Justin Jefferson like they did right there. An incomplete pass. Here comes the punting unit for the Minnesota Vikings. The New York Giants defense has been playing pretty good. I wouldn't say great, but they've been fine. What a bad punt by the Minnesota punter, downed it at the 30-yard line. 32-yard line. He's angry at himself. I don't have to be angry at him at all, But like we said, they are up 22. They could afford a mistake or two, possibly. A mistake or two. But we'll see how it goes. Like we said, guys, now we're in commercial. Make sure everyone to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, at this moment, live on our entertainment channel is LGRN after Snark. If you have 2 screens, put my show on, their show on, watch us both. LGR, Snark and Danny, our resident, entertainment guys. They're talking about D23 Part 2 is their conversation with a topic on Marvel. They're talking about a lot about Marvel today. So make sure to, if you're a big Marvel head, a big Disney head, hop on over there to also listen to their conversation, because pretty sure they're gonna go for a minute, at least 2 hours. They'll be there for at least 2 hours. So, make sure to subscribe to that channel as well. We're at 963 subscribers over there. So we are, do some math. I'm trying to do some math. 37. We're 37 away. We're 37 away from 1,000. So go hit that like button over there. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been a great day for us at the Let's Get Right Network channel. It's been a great day to interact with everybody, but it's not been a great day for the New York Giants offense. It's been a bad day. Brian Daboll is not looking good. Some people say he's not coaching for his job, so don't even think about it. But some people say you may be coaching for your job because you took the play calling away from Mike Kafka. You were okay with this quarterback getting paid. You got to make the playoffs. You got to get results. So we'll see how they go, because it's not looking good. It's not a good game to open up for your centennial season. The New York Giants, the 4th oldest team in the NFL, behind the Chicago Bears, the Arizona Cardinals, and the Green Bay Packers. They brought back the legends for this game, and they are not getting a good game at all. The offense needs to step up and show up. Jones dropped back, slings it. Oh, what a drop by Jalen Hyatt. Oh, was he wide open? Was he clear? Did not look good. Jalen Hyatt has been yearning for more opportunities in this offense, and this does not help his case. Ooh, yes, it is a drop through and clear and clear. Ball is in his hands, and he just drops it. If he wants more playing time, you need to make that play. And it was not made. Wearing the patented number 13 for Odell Beckham Jr., who captivated the New York Giants fans while during his seasons in New York. Motion play with the orbit for Wan'Dale Robinson. Run played by Devin Singletary. Got a modicum of a good gain, about 4 yards. Now it's 3rd and 6 in the fourth quarter. Jalen Hyatt, man, he's not going to be the first name off the team sheet. But he wants to be. And if you want to be, you need to make that catch. You need to make that catch. 3rd down and 6. Under 9:20 to play, coming down to 9 minutes in the fourth quarter. It's looking like it's blitz. Here comes the blitz. Completion. 1st down. Wan'Dale Robinson, Mr. Reliable, the nice safety blanket for Daniel Jones has always been Wan'Dale. So there's that. Wan'Dale Robinson, the blitz was coming, and the blitz couldn't get there. Daniel Jones finds a little pitch and catch with Wan'Dale Robinson. Single receiver at the bottom. We got the receiver. Here it comes. Is that Theo Johnson, the rookie out of Penn State, with the catch. Theo Johnson has basically kind of cemented himself as tight end 1. He's beaten out Daniel Bellinger for that job. Theo Johnson standing at 6'5" out of Penn State. Big fan of him. Was, believe, in running for the number 1 receiver in the draft. A little swing screen onto the right side, but couldn't get much. Ivan Pace Jr. with the corral and the tackle on Devin Singletary. Second down, coming down to 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. Not a lot of urgency by the New York Giants. It's kind of like they've kind of said, we're not going to win this game. Let's just work on some stuff. But honestly, you try to win the game always. Motion, Wan'Dale Robinson. Another orbit motion. Here comes another screen. Wan'Dale finds some crease. With the spin move, Wan'Dale Robinson, he's free. Did he get the 1st down? What a great play by Wan'Dale Robinson. Got past the initial tackle with the screen. Look at him. Like that. And then he hit the O button on the PS controller. If you're talking some PlayStation. 1st down, New York Giants on the plus side of the 50, down towards the 26-yard line. Here comes the little screenplay to Eric Gray, trying to find a crease. Little 1st down. There it is. A nice gain by Eric Gray. Now 2nd and 1, 9 yards on that. 9 yards on that place. A nice little bubble screen. Nice little screen behind the. These running backs need to wait, let the linemen set the blocks, and then hit the gas. And that's what Eric Gray did on that play. 2nd and 1, under 7 minutes in the fourth quarter. They're trying to get a touchdown for pride purposes, but they've kind of reserved that this game is pretty much over. Here comes the run play by Devin Singletary. The Minnesota defense is kind of really has been okay with letting him getting these yards, because the Minnesota defense has kind of said the game is already over. The Minnesota team has said it's over. The Giants have said it's over. Now it's kind of an agreement of, let's just play some football, but not NFL football, where you're trying to win the game. Giants, 1st down and 10 at the 12-yard line. Jones under center. Motion Malik Neighbors. Here comes the run play. Devin Singletary trying to find a crease. Singletary bounces to the outside, but nothing much, nothing more. Shaq Griffin with the nice tackle on the boundary. 2nd and 8, I believe, for the New York Giants. 2nd and 7, about 3 yards. It looked like there was 2 yards, but teach his own. We got trips to the top of the screen with a tight end and Daniel Bellinger being the 3rd receiver. and a single receiver at the bottom of the screen. We have a timeout on the play, the final timeout of the Minnesota Vikings. Like I said, he was okay with burning those 2 timeouts because he wasn't really worried about this offense to do nothing. And Kevin O'Connell was correct. He was correct. So great game plan by Kevin O'Connell and the defensive staff. Brian Flores once again showing you his defensive capabilities, improving this team year in and year out, just balling. Let's just hope he's learned from his first head coaching stint how to be a better head coach, and he may get a job this coming cycle if anyone gets fired. Bunch at the top of the screen, Daniel Bellinger at the bottom of the screen. Here comes the motion with Jalen Hyatt. Jones setting, planting, running away, trying to find somebody. Nothing on the play. He caught it, but didn't get anything on it. Still 3rd and 7. Probably 3rd and 6 if they give him a yard. But Wan'Dale Robinson couldn't do much from it because I believe Ivan Pace Jr. was there to stop him after Daniel Jones ran away from his spot in the pocket. Jahad Ward, longtime Wink Martindale disciple, had a good solid run with the New York Giants, but when Wink left, he left. Here comes the motion with Devin Singletary. Jones trying to find somebody. Nobody. Slings it deep and out of bounds. Theo Johnson in the back of the end zone was the closest receiver. But this is the decision. Do you get the points or do you go for the score? At this late of the game, go for the score to show something because you've already agreed that the game is already over because the way you operated your offense with Brian Daboll, there was no urgency. There was no, we got to win this game. So just go for the touchdown. Yep, offense is still on the field. Shotgun Daniel Jones trying to find somebody. Incomplete pass. Great play by Byron Murphy Jr. I believe that was on Wan'Dale Robinson. Nice pass breakup, Byron Murphy Jr., former Arizona Cardinal and former Washington Husky. Shout out to you, Dub. Now a member of the Big Ten. Yes, I said that. A member of the Big Ten. Yep, it's still disgusting to say because the Pac-12 is dead. Brian Flores showing the animation and the passion on the sideline after that pass breakup. With under 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, you can pretty much seal the deal. Signed, sealed, delivered. This is a great win by the Minnesota Vikings on the road. And this is a bad loss at home for the New York Giants to open up their centennial season in the NFL. Run play trying to drown out the clock. Aaron Jones pushing through. Aaron Jones plowing through the pile, getting that first down, staying in bounds, and keeping the clock running. But, but I am remiss. I haven't been talking about it all game along, but we must talk about it. Safety corner, Kyrie Jackson out of Oregon, the Minnesota Vikings rookie. Unfortunately, he passed away during the offseason in a car accident. Sending my love for the Jackson family. I was a big fan of him at the University of Oregon. God took an angel, that day. And I hope nothing more but love and respect and grace to his family as well. God rest your soul, Kyrie Jackson. But as we keep going along, it was a run play by the Minnesota Vikings. Lost a yard, but to be honest, they don't really care. They're just kind of bring down the time down to it. Is that a McCown on the sideline? Yes, that is. That is Josh McCown, a part of the Kevin O'Connell coaching staff. Shout out to Josh McCown. Another McCown is at the University of Texas, San Antonio, Owen McCown. I think that's his nephew. Aaron Jones just plying through the, just chugging out yards. Aaron Jones still got it, still showing you what's up. Aaron Jones, another great run by him, almost a first down. I believe it's 3rd and 1. And here comes the tush push QB sneak, first down Vikings, and this pretty much seals the deal on it. How they operate. Aaron Jones showing you that he still got it, showing the Green Bay Packers that, you know what, you may have released me to replace me by Josh Jacobs, but I'm still better. And you know what? It's looking like he was correct, because if you guys watched the Friday night game against the Philadelphia Eagles, Josh Jacobs didn't necessarily impress the Green Bay Packers hopeful, and he didn't necessarily impress me in the Green Bay Packers uniform. Just coming down, just letting the time tick off, tick, 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 tick. The Minnesota Vikings are trying to snap it before the 2 minutes. There it is. Aaron Jones. Here comes the run. Aaron Jones. Oh, with a step back, cut back. Aaron Jones finding a crease, finding some space, getting some yardage, turning nothing into something. And that is the 2-minute warning. Aaron Jones still got the sweet feet and the cutback. For years, the Minnesota Vikings were victims of it. Now that they are the beneficiaries of it. But on that note, everyone, we're coming down to the end of this game. I'd like to thank everyone for the support. I'd like everyone who showed up. Shout out to Adelia, shout out to Leo, shout out to Jose, shout out to Justin, shout out to Tony, shout out to Jeremy for showing up tonight. Shout out to Ryan, shout out to Alex. We appreciate your support. Thank you guys so much for showing up and showing out and watching. You may not have watched all of it, but thank you for watching some of it. But on that note, everyone, on a more positive note, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel. First time around on Good Friends, Better Rivals play-by-play. Constructive criticism, news and notes are appreciated. Just don't be an a-hole. That's all I gotta say. Just don't be an a-hole on that note. But make sure to everyone to subscribe to the channel. If you're also watching on Twitch, please follow the channel. And if you're interested in supporting us further, you can subscribe to the channel. As well as if you want some merch, go to letsgetreadynetworkshop.com. We have jackets, crew necks, t-shirts, mugs. So there's that. If you want to send in some Streamlabs, go to streamlabs.com/LGR_network, as well as we have a website, letsgetreadynetwork.com. So there's that. Thank you guys so much for your support. We are at 172 subscribers, 28 away from 200. So share the link with your mother, your brother, your lover, your grandma, your dad, you name it. Thank you guys so much. Big fan of this suit, by the way. Big fan. I like this. I do need to buy another suit, though. Tom Brady's game of the week. We got Cleveland versus Cowboys. Kevin Burkhardt, Tom Brady. We'll see how it goes. It's a matchup. Myles Garrett, AP Defensive Player of the Year last year. CeeDee Lamb, even though he missed a lot of training camp, is going to be there because he really doesn't need training camp. Aaron Jones trying to find something, but this time couldn't get nothing. Only got a yard. 3rd and 5. Time is ticking off. The New York Giants do a timeout. I don't understand why, because I generally don't understand why you even call that timeout. You're down 22, under 2 minutes. I'm pretty sure scoring 22 points in under 2 minutes is an astronomical I'm a loss for words. You see me bumbling my words. I'm at a loss for words. I don't believe you could score 22 points, 23 points to win the game in under 2 minutes. That's a feat that is just, it's insurmountable. It's insurmountable. So I don't understand why you even call the timeout there. You're just dragging this game out for no reason. There it is. Oh, Darius Masua finding a lane, snuffing it out and stuffing it. What a great tackle by the rookie out of UCLA. Kind of basically taking Micah McFadden's linebacker 2 spot with Bobby Okereke. 4th down. It's another timeout by the New York Giants. I believe they want one more offensive possession to get a touchdown maybe, but that's pretty much all I'm thinking about with this other timeout, but we'll see how it is. New York Giants fans are just unimpressed in the stands. They are just distraught and disheveled and just not pleased. Shout out to Carl Banks doing the radio play-by-play with Bob Papa. Nice punt over and in, end over end. Nice fair catch by the New York Giants punt returner. Sam Darnold's been having a great game today. Just fine 18, but it hasn't just been just fine 18. He has found Jalen Naylor. He has found Jordan Addison. He has mixed it up. Justin Jefferson hasn't been the pure focal point. So just so you know, they're spreading the wealth. 8 receivers had receptions. Sam Darnold had a great game today. 19 for 24, 208, 2 touchdowns and an interception. The interception was all because of Dexter Lawrence, so it is what it is. Shotgun for Daniel Jones, trying to find some modicum of some success. Completion to Darius Slayton. No, Tyrone Tracy Jr. with the catch. There he is, TJ Hawkinson on the sideline, coming back from injury after tearing his ACL late in the year. That's another weapon the Minnesota Vikings will have towards the end of the year. Ooh, incomplete pass, but incomplete pass because of Jerry Tillery. Nice pressure by Tillery, hitting Daniel Jones as he was releasing the ball, falling just short of the intended target. I believe that was Wan'Dale Robinson. Tillery's been having a great game. This defensive line of the Minnesota Vikings been putting the pressure on. Tillery, Grenard, Dallas Turner with the sack, Patrick Jones the second with his sack. So we'll see more of it. Stepping back in the shotgun, Daniel Jones moving his spot. But here it is. There it is. Patrick Jones the second with his second sack of the day. Number 2 for Patrick Jones the second. There it is. There you have it. Jones on Jones crime. Just moving around the pocket too much. Initially, Andrew Thomas got it, but Patrick Jones II does not give up. Does not give up on the play. Daniel Jones held the ball on too long, and here comes the punt with Jamie Gillen. It is. The ball's out of bounds. 29 seconds left in the game. The game is over. There you have it. It is done. It is dusted. The Minnesota Vikings go into MetLife Stadium and pull out the victory 28-6. A win of 22 on the road. A great performance and a great debut by Sam Darnold, but a equally horrific game by the overall New York Giants to open their centennial season. It's just bad all around, bad all around. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you have a wonderful time here. Thank you guys so much for your support. Make sure everyone to like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you're also watching on Twitch, hit that subscribe button. And if you're more inclined, mostly hit that follow button. And if you're much more inclined, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for your support. We're at 172 subscribers on our sports channel. So we're 28 away from 200. Share the link and share with your brother, your mother, your father, your grandfather, your grandmother, your lover, you name it, share it. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys so much for staying with us for almost the whole 3 hours of this game. We're also on the audio feed. If you want for the audio feed, we're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We're also on YouTube Music. Each show has their own individual feed, so you can watch a certain show if you like. So there's that. But thank you guys so much for your support. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace. It's your boy Ferris Muthana.